if you don't feel like taking the elevator. Did you know that there is a small secret apartment at the top of the Eiffel Tower? It was built by Eiffel for himself and to entertain the science elite such as Thomas Edison.
Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo desse canal. Nós somos cidadãos do terceiro mundo e nesse canal nós reagimos e aprendemos sobre o primeiro mundo. Nesse vídeo nós vamos estar reagindo a 10 coisas para fazer em Paris, na França.
Portanto, aproveite a oportunidade, considere se inscrever no nosso canal, clique no gostei, compartilhe esse vídeo e faça mais sugestões nos comentários. E agora, vamos para a reação.
In this video, we'll show you 10 best things to do in Paris. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and share your own Paris experience in the comments below. The suggestions are based on our exciting trip to this beautiful city. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 1. Montmartre. Montmartre is a charming hillside neighborhood with amazing views of Paris. It was a popular spot for world-famous artists who worked and lived in Montmartre and around. Artists such as Picasso or Van Gogh found inspiration in beautiful streets and atmosphere of Montmartre. Even today, you will see painters and other artists working on their next work of art. At the top of the hill, you will find the famous Sacré-Cœur Basilica, an important political and cultural monument and an architectural marvel. Don't miss the Church of Saint-Pierre next door and the adorable small vineyards close to the Montmartre Museum. At the foot of the hill, there is a famous Moulin Rouge, the historic birthplace of French cancan dance. Moulin Rouge is now a popular tourist attraction, offering musical dance entertainment shows. Number 2. Notre Dame. Notre Dame de Paris, meaning Our Lady of Paris, is a famous medieval Gothic cathedral located on the island in the center of Paris called Ile de la Cité. The cathedral is full of impressive Gothic elements and architectural details. Notre Dame was largely completed in the 13th century and was badly damaged during the French Revolution until it was finally rescued from destruction by Napoleon, who used the cathedral to crown himself Emperor of the French. The cathedral is widely known for the story of Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo. Don't miss the nearby Conciergerie, a former medieval royal palace and a prison during French Revolution, now mostly used for law courts. It was also the last prison to hold Marie Antoinette. You can walk around the island and imagine what life in Paris was like centuries ago on its beautiful, authentic streets.
Esse é o tipo de coisa que mais, assim, meu Deus, é muito louco, porque a gente olha essas imagens e realmente eu fico pensando como era viver, né, há séculos atrás, porque é tudo muito bem preservado, então isso permite com que você possa sentir a atmosfera daquela época. Isso é uma coisa, assim, realmente alucinante. É incrível isso.
Sem dúvidas, lugares históricos, é incrível como eles conseguem manter esses lugares históricos tão bem
Preservados.
Sim, eles conseguem preservar isso de uma maneira incrível e realmente caminhar por essas ruas é como se a gente estivesse andando no passado. Porque é fantástico e tudo é muito bonito.
Sim.
A gente tem uma diferença arquitetônica contemporânea, mas é muito bonito as coisas que são antigas também.
Sim, sem dúvidas.
Number 3. Catacombs of Paris. Discover the impressive underground Paris by visiting the Catacombs of Paris, a shadowland of underground tunnels and galleries underneath busy Parisian streets. The ossuary, known as the Catacombs, date back to the 18th century when the remains of over 6 million people were moved into underground tunnel network of former stone mines to reduce the growing number of cemeteries in Paris. While you walk through the tunnels, you will see the sign of the streets you are under, as well as the names of the original cemetery locations from where the remains were moved. Number 4. Eiffel Tower.
Sabia disso.
Eiffel Tower is one of the most recognized world attractions and most visited paid monument in the world. Including the tip, Eiffel Tower is 1,063 feet tall and is the tallest structure in Paris. It was constructed in 1889 by the company owned by the engineer Gustav Eiffel as the entrance to the 1889 World's Fair and was originally supposed to be demolished after. It has initially met with criticism from many famous Parisian artists. The tower offers 3 floors, and to reach the second one, you can even climb the 674 stairs if you don't feel like taking the elevator. Did you know that there is a small secret apartment at the top of the Eiffel Tower? It was built by Eiffel for himself and to entertain the science elite such as Thomas Edison. Number 5.
Eu não tinha ideia dessas coisas, desses detalhes. Meu Deus, pra você ver que a gente conhece um pouquinho da França, de Paris, mas não é nada. Tem mais coisa pra gente descobrir.
Eu estou muito surpreso, você tem toda a razão. São muitos detalhes e muitas coisas que a gente descobre que são realmente incríveis e que a gente não imagina que existam.
Sim, tinha aquele laguinho embaixo. Eu juro, se eu vi, eu não percebi aquilo no outro vídeo. Eu só vi isso agora. Que legal isso, é incrível.
E eu não sabia que... eu também não sabia que existia um apartamento secreto na Torre Eiffel.
Meu Deus, eu nunca vi ninguém falar sobre isso.
5. Museums. Paris is home to over 100 museums. The most famous museum in Paris is Louvre, which is the world's largest art museum, featuring permanent displays of the most famous world artists, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. You can start the tour by entering through an impressive glass pyramid. Les Invalides is a complex of buildings and monuments relating to military history of France, including the Tomb of Napoleon. Pompidou Center, designed in the style of high-tech architecture, houses the largest museum of modern art in Europe. Don't miss the nearby Stravinsky Fountain. Musée d'Orsay is located in a former railway station and houses a large collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces. There are plenty more to discover. We created a Google map with more suggestions. The link is in the description. Number 6. Champs-Élysées. The Avenue des Champs-Élysées is a 1.2-mile-long street located in the center of Paris and is considered to be one of the most recognizable avenues in the world. It features numerous luxury shops, theaters, and cafes. Champs-Élysées is the location of the annual Bastille Day military parade and the finish line of the Tour de France cycling race. Before it became a fashionable avenue in the late 18th century, the location was mostly occupied by fields and gardens. At the west side, Champs-Élysées ends with Arc de Triomphe, commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 and inaugurated in 1836, dedicated to the armies of the Revolution and the Empire. Beneath the arch, there is a Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, added in 1921.
Caramba, nossa, que incrível. Você vê que é uma coisa muito antiga e tá tão bem preservado. Eu acho isso incrível, porque você viu aquele negócio moderno, aquele museu de arte moderna? Que incrível, né?
Sim.
É uma mescla, isso é uma coisa maravilhosa.
É uma diversidade arquitetônica incrível que existe, assim como também é impressionante a riqueza cultural que tem. Porque é incrível, existe cafés, existe teatros, existe museus, existe muita coisa, uma diversidade incrível.
Sim.
Ou seja, ir pra lá é também se enriquecer de muita cultura.
Certeza.
Number 7. Parks and Gardens. Paris is full of beautiful city parks and gardens where you can walk, jog, read a book, or simply soak in the atmosphere and experience the Parisian lifestyle. Some of the best gardens include Tuileries Garden is located just next to the Louvre Museum and was a popular meeting place for Parisians in the 19th and 20th century. Luxembourg Gardens were created in 1612 as the garden of the Luxembourg Palace, which is now the seat of the French Senate. Bois de Vincennes is the largest public park in the city, featuring lakes, gardens, a zoo, a botanical garden, castle, and other attractions. Paris offers many other parks. We created a Google map of interesting parks and gardens in Paris. The link is in the description. Number 8. Père Lachaise Cemetery. Père Lachaise Cemetery, established in 1804, is the largest cemetery in Paris and is supposed to be the most visited cemetery in the world. The cemetery is a resting place of numerous world-famous figures including Jim Morrison, Edith Piaf, Balzac, and Oscar Wilde. Take a walk and explore numerous streets of this vast, over 100-acre cemetery full of Gothic graves, burial chambers, and ancient mausoleums. The cemetery contains 70,000 burial plots. Number 9. La Défense Business District. La Défense is Europe's largest business district, containing many of Paris' tallest buildings and a large shopping mall with numerous restaurants and movie theaters. La Défense features an impressive modern architectural masterpiece, La Grande Arche, a 364-foot-tall cubicle high-rise, mimicking the shape of Arc de Triomphe. You can visit La Grande Arche observation deck and see that the building is perfectly aligned with the Arc de Triomphe located in Paris city center, over 2 miles away. Number 10. Versailles. Palace of Versailles is an impressive royal residence of the King of France from 1682 until the start of the French Revolution in 1789. Château de Versailles is located about 12 miles from the center of Paris and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The visit offers an insight into the abundant lifestyle of the French royalty before the French Revolution. Walk through the royal halls of mirror, royal apartments, royal opera, and extensive gardens of Versailles. The history of Versailles does not stop with the French Revolution. Part of the Peace Treaty of Paris, by which Britain recognized the independence of the United States, and the Treaty of Versailles, which formerly ended the First World War, were both signed here.
Meu Deus, eu não tenho palavras. Eu acho que é necessário uma semana ou mais para conhecer tudo que Paris oferece.
Eu tô impressionado, eu realmente não esperava toda essa diversidade, todas essas informações passadas aqui, é uma coisa que é impressionante. De fato, é muito impressionante, muitas coisas históricas importantes aconteceram lá, além dessa diversidade arquitetônica, essa diversidade cultural. Incrível! Paris é um lugar impressionante.
E eu fiquei impressionada, aquelas catacumbas. Meu Deus, eu não sabia que tinha aquilo. Aquilo fica embaixo da cidade. Que loucura, que incrível!
Eu também não fazia ideia. Inclusive, tem um lugar ali que foi Napoleão que criou, acho que é Arco do Triunfo, se eu não estou enganado. Eu sempre via esse monumento em algumas fotos, eu não fazia a mínima ideia do que era aquilo. É impressionante a construção daquilo, não apenas daquilo, mas como tudo que é antigo é muito bem preservado.
É verdade, você anda lá e é história é uma coisa incrível.
Sem dúvidas. Mas essa foi a reação desse vídeo, portanto aproveite a oportunidade e considere se inscrever no nosso canal, clique no gostei, compartilhe esse vídeo e faça mais sugestões nos comentários.
Muito obrigada por assistir esse vídeo, nos vemos na próxima reação. Tchau!